Namaste, this is Nagarjun from Sri Krishna Coaching Center. I am explaining balancing of chemical equations today. First, we have to know what is balancing. Balancing of chemical equation means for each element, the number of atoms before reaction should be equal to number of atoms after reaction for each of the elements. That is called as balancing of masses. According to law of conservation of mass, the atoms for each element should be equal on both sides. Now here this is one chemical equation which is representing the chemical reaction. Hydrogen combines with chlorine in order to form hydrogen chloride, which is nothing but um, HCl. HCl means we know that it is hydrochloric acid. Now first we have to mark LHS. This is the LHS before reaction and this is the RHS after reaction. Then immediately we have to write one table. In the first column I will write elements. Next thing is LHS and RHS, and also I will write this is the first step. First step LHS and first step RHS. Identify the elements now. Now I am mentioning the elements which are present in this chemical reaction. The first element is hydrogen. It is represented as H. Second element is chlorine. It is represented as Cl. Before reaction in LHS, how many hydrogen atoms are there? Here it is 2. Write that 2 hydrogen atoms. After reaction, we have only 1 hydrogen atom here in the first step. Similarly, there are 2 chlorine atoms before reaction. After reaction in RHS, there is only 1 chlorine atom. Okay. In LHS, we have more number of both hydrogen and chlorine atoms compared to RHS. So, we have to increase number of atoms here. How we can increase that? We can add any numbers behind this compound. We have to add or we have to modify something behind this compound. We should not add anything below the compound or below any element, and we should not add any number in between these two elements. We can modify something only behind this element so that the equation becomes balanced. Here I have H2. This is the second step now. I am starting second step. In the second step, in the LHS, I will write the same thing because it consists of excess of atoms for both Cl and hydrogen. Now, hydrogen plus chlorine, it is giving HCl. I will write 2 HCl now. Here in the first step, it consists of less number of atoms, so that I am increasing the atoms for both HCl and for both hydrogen and chlorine. Now this 2, when I write 2 here, it belongs to hydrogen and also it indicates that there are 2 chlorine atoms. Okay, so like that we have to understand. And now I will write in the second step. For the second step, the LHS consists of 2 hydrogen atoms. RHS also consists of 2 hydrogen atoms. This is the second step, RHS. Similarly, chlorine consists of 2 atoms in LHS. Here also the chlorine consists of 2 atoms. Hydrogen LHS2, RHS also 2 atoms. Chlorine contains 2 atoms before reaction and also 2 atoms after reaction. So this is the balanced chemical equation. The number of atoms are same for each element now. Now we got balanced chemical equation. This is the balanced chemical equation. Chemical equation. We have to write like this at the end. You try to balance this chemical equation which I have written here for hydrogen and nitrogen, which combines to form ammonia. Thanks for watching.